welcome to episode 5 of the Monster Project, and I've got a really simple episode for you today. All I'll be doing is fitting this new motor from Orion. It's a 20 turn motor, brushed. It should hopefully give us a bit more speed, so we can do some bigger wheelies as well. So yeah, I've also got another aesthetic part to do to the tyres, but I'll show you that a bit later. So yeah, hope you enjoy the episode. So I've removed the wheels and tyres. First thing I'm going to do is actually unclip the leads, run underneath here, like that. So you've got them leading off there. Then you want to unscrew, you can see those two screws there, that they actually hold in the motor and hold this cover over the gearbox. So all you want to do is just take that off. Got to use my drill here. One. Two. So there you go. That's the motor removed. Just need to take this bit off and the pinion and stick it on the new motor. So I've got the pinion on and the motor mounting plate there. But first thing I've got to do is solder these connections on. These are the horrible clip things that come off quite easily. So there's a positive side and a negative side of the motor. It's got an indicator here you won't be able to see. This is the positive side and this is the negative side. So I'm going to put the red on that side, solder it on that side, and put black on that side. So I'm going to be soldering these connections on these thinner bits here. I've already pre-tinned them, and also pre-tinned the tips of the connections and put some heat shrink on as well. I haven't got any black, so I've had to use red on both sides, but it doesn't really matter. So yeah, remember to put the heat shrink on first before you solder the connection, otherwise you're going to have to desolder it, put the heat shrink on, and then resolder it again, which is a bit of a pain. I think we just about got it there. So that's the wire soldered there with the heat shrunk down. Put a bit of plaster dip on it as well, just to protect it a bit more, and then put a bit of plaster dip on this resistor here. Ran it in water just to break it in a little bit because it's making a bit of a noise, but I don't think it is now, so it should be fine. So we'll mount it up to the rear axle here. So it goes just in there. It's a little bit tricky, but that's the bottom one in. So there you go, sitting in there. Got the wires pointing at the front there, just because at the back the axle tends to sort of pivot on that point there, and the motor sometimes touches the spring. So I've got the wires pointing there, and they'll just feed up like that. So got the motor all mounted in here. Got the heat shrink wrapped around there. All nice good connection there. But before I actually properly put the motor in there, I'm just going to check the mesh in there. Looks pretty good. Put some extra grease around the pinion just to keep it well lubricated. So yeah, this is without the panel that's usually in there. This panel usually fits over there. But I've taken that off just to check the mesh out before I actually properly mount it in. So it's a pretty good mesh. So I'm going to take it out, put the cover on, and then remount the motor. Finally torqued them up. Yep, that's in there pretty good. There we go. All done. Sitting in there. So now time to move on to the tyres. And this is what I got for it. It's a Goodyear tyre sticker. Now these are originally for 1/14 scale Tamiya lorries, but these fit perfectly on the tyre around there. You won't be able to see because of the light. You can see it there. So I'm going to fit these now. You've got to make sure that this this area is clean where you're going to stick it, so it gets a good sort of solid stick on there. I don't know how long these are going to last, but may as well give it a try. They weren't that expensive. So that's the sticker there. So you can see some lettering just here. I'm going to do it opposite the lettering. Just try and get it exact. I think there looks good. So press that down. Now we peel off this clear film here, and hopefully it should have stuck to the tyre. There we go. Look at that. That looks really good. So I'm going to do the other 4 and see what they look like on the Lunchbox. Oh, they look wicked. So we're done for upgrades on my Tamiya Lunchbox. Got the tyre stickers on there, they look really good. Got the new 20-turn Orion motor in the back there. That should hopefully give us some higher speeds and some bigger wheelies. Got the shocks done in the last episode, so they should give us a better ride and less rattling. But yeah, really impressed with how this project has come out. It's come out better than I ever expected it could be. Paint looks awesome. Yeah, I had to change the oil in the shocks to 20 weight all around, just because it was too stiff and bouncy. But yeah, should be a running video of this soon. Thanks for your support for this series of episodes for the Monster Project, and for your support of the channel in general. It's been growing a lot, and we're nearing 900 subscribers as of filming this. So yeah, thanks for your support. Hope you enjoyed this series, and yeah, I'll see you next time on RC Projects.